Welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. Tonight, in the second game of an NHL hockey doubleheader, we have the Nashville Predators at the Seattle Kraken. Both teams trying to squeak into the playoffs as the 8th seed in the Western Conference. Second wild card. All right, let's check out the audio in a minute here. Live, muted. All right, that's good. All right, what is with my tablet? Why has this not kicked in yet? Okay. Maybe now. YouTube just being pokey. All right, let's check the audio real quick. All right, audio is good, I believe. We gotta try and get the chat to work here in the... There we go. Gracie, hello. Congrats to the Sabres on the 6-3 win, and they take the division lead. Oh, meanwhile, did we get any more finals while we wait? Ooh, Islanders Blues in overtime, 3-3. That's going to delay the Oilers Avalanche, I would think. Jackets helped the Sabres by beating the Lightning. Yes. All right, we'll go through these. Hurricanes win in a shootout, 5-4 the Penguins. Rangers 4-0 over the Flames. Panthers 4-3 over the Wings. Lightning lose at home in Tampa, as Gracie mentioned, 5-2 Blue Jackets. Canadians 3-1 over the Maple Leafs. As heard on Simbin Stream, Sabres 6, Sharks 3. Bruins beat the Kings in overtime 2-1. We have Predators Kraken. We'll keep an eye out for Oilers Avalanche. 4 games still in progress. Ducks 3, Jets 1. Late in the second period. Wild 3, Mammoth 0. Early in the third period. Stars 2, Knights 1. 13:54 to go in the third. And again, still overtime in St. Louis. Islanders fortunate to just get to overtime, I guess. All right, we should have the starting goaltenders here. Kind of rooting for the Predators to try and help the Kings and help knock the Kraken down, but it's going to be like 4 teams vying for that 8th spot. Second wild card. Saros versus Decord in net. Nashville. And here's the Decord 18, 14, and 5. 2.86 goals against. 904 save percentage. Saros 22, 19, and 6. 318 save percentage. They took down the 3.18 goals against. I missed the save percentage. They took it down. Decord in net for Seattle. All right, should be just about set. Hope you're ready for some West Coast hockey. Wait, all from... was that before the Olympic break or just back from the Olympic break? Wow, that's incredible. All right, face off. Kraken in that dark, really dark blue going left to right. Predators in white going left to right. Behind the net and into the far corner. We are on the Kraken feed. We'll see how this goes. Tipped out to the neutral ice, and Dunn tried to send it back in for Seattle. Nashville behind their own net. Oh, crap. Haven't done Nashville lately. Forgetting how to say some of these names. Oh, good Lord. What is this? On ice cam. Dumped in by Nashville. Centering pass got away. Kraken dump it in. On net. Saros with the glove save, and he hangs on at 19-11. Guess that will count as a shot on goal. Just back from break. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, like 8-1-1 in their last 10, I think I looked up. All right, again, Seattle going left to right. Nashville right to left to start. All right, we get a false start, and a Predator gets kicked out of the draw. Oh, boy, I'm going to have to get help with saying this name. Holy cow. All right, Nashville wins it. They do not get it out of their own defensive zone. It's in the far corner. Seattle, that would be, I think, Beniers who sent it around. It is. Behind the net. Perbix. And deflected. Blue line keeper for Seattle. Shot. Saros save. Rebound taken by Nashville and passed ahead into the near boards. And sent behind the net for the Kraken. Shots 2-0 Kraken. Sent up the near boards by Nashville. Long pass, far boards. Sent into the far corner. Behind the net. And let's see. Kept in near boards. Seattle trying to dig it out of their own zone. And, well, now they're sending it up the near boards. Centering pass into the near circle, deflected down by the Kraken. That was right. And a goal. Saros got beat at 7. Oh, I forgot to start the clock. Apologies. 17:46. Oh, boy, I'll wake up here. Sorry about that. Tough angle shot, big rebound, and the rebound was put in. 1-0 Kraken. Kako, or is it Kako? It might be Kako. Right from Kako. All right, face off. 1-0 Seattle on 3 shots. No shots yet for the Predators. They dump it in. Behind the net. Into the near corner. Up the near board. Seattle has the puck again. Skated over the line by Winterton towards the net. Over the top of the net. Into the near corner. And Nashville sends it up the near boards and just gets it to neutral ice. Seattle takes over. 2 players fell down, 1 for each team. And finally dumped in, but Seattle has the puck in their own defensive zone. And he has not moved. Evans was finally the pass up ahead. Tipped into the corner. And it hit the netting, and there's a whistle at 16:48. Yeah, it just hit the top of the net. Somebody deflected it. It hit off of Saros, went straight up in the air. All right, and then we're getting a replay of the actual goal. All right, sent ahead, knocked down by O'Reilly into the far boards. Seattle to the far circle, towards the net, right outside. Saros saves a backhander and keeps it 1-0. Wow. right in the crease. Predators defense needs to wake up. The game has already started. Sent up the far boards down the length of the ice for icing on Nashville at 16-17. Good job, Buffalo. We'll see if Buffalo Bills coming next year. Yeah, I hear you. We'll see. I don't know. Nashville rewatching the Lakers here. That's why you got scoring. Yeah. Oliver always with the quip about the LA teams. All right. After the face-off win, the Predators got it to neutral ice in front of the benches, sent up and in. O'Reilly trying to get it out of the corner. It's taken away by the Kraken, skated to the red line and dumped in. Off the stick of Montour, I believe. Behind the net. Near circle. Montour's shot. Saved by Saros. Taken behind the net by Skjei. Skjei. I'm going to have to look that one up. Dumped in behind the net. DeCord has it. Seattle into the near corner. And sent behind the net. And up the far boards by Seattle. Beniers on a collision at the red line heads to the bench. Sent out by the Kraken off the stick of LaHaru, however you say that. And a whistle at 15-18. It went into the benches. L''Heureux. I'm going to have to look that one up as well. Hello, what's up, Alex? Release the Kraken. Arnold voice. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I know, I got to work on it. Red line, dump in. Tipped into the far corner. Behind the net for the Kraken. Centering pass by Kakko. Blue line keeper. Into the near circle. Towards the slot. Tipped away by the net Preds. They finally made a good defensive play. Up the near boards. Off the glass. A chip, if you will. Into the near corner. Predators have not gotten a shot on goal yet. I mean, this is pretty amazing how few shots. And at the neutral ice, pass tipped away. Saros steers it out of the crease. And it's taken behind the Nashville net. Preds, well, now they skate around. That's Barron. He takes it back behind the net. We got 14-15 to go in the first. And tipped into the netting in the far corner and a whistle, 4-13. Let's get a quick check. Who won that one that went overtime? Islanders prevail. Who got the game winner in overtime? Barzal is 18th from Shen and D'Angelo, and they beat the Blues 4-3 in overtime. 1-0 Avs already. 32 seconds in, Ross Colton, actually 30. 8th goal of the year. Jeez Louise. Sent behind the net. Nashville up the near far boards. Pass to the center ice. Taken in. Shot deflected. Into the far corner. That one sent wide as well. They took a shot away from Seattle. In the near boards. And brought up and dumped in by the Kraken. Behind the net. Far corner. Both teams trying to dig it out. Shot from the far circle, I believe. Oh, they're going to count that as a shot. I guess Saros got a piece of it. Nashville in the far boards. Blue line pass over the red. O'Reilly gets knocked down immediately. Puck taken away by the Kraken. To the red line. Backhander off the far boards, chased, and Nashville sends it behind their own net. Why they would put yellow for Nashville behind the net? You can't even see yellow on white. 13 minutes to go, first period. behind the net. Kraken play it out to the far boards. Right in front of the Seattle bench. Puck is pinned. Sent in. Nashville in the far corner trying to dig it out is Marchessault. And picked up and sent out by Seattle. That was Gaudreau. Far circle. Shot. Save. Saros. But it goes rebound into the near boards. Well, maybe that was wide. They didn't count it yet. Stamkos heads off for a line change. Beniers takes it back into his own far circle. Heads up the far boards. Now center ice. Over the red line. Beniers carries it in. Near circle. Into the near corner. Behind the net. Being harassed by Haig. And taken away by Nashville. To the red line. 3-on-3. A dump into the near corner. Under 12 to play in the first. Behind the net of the Kraken. Taken to the side. And sent up over the blue line for the Kraken. Ooh, nice hit by Haig as he stopped Kraken player. Both teams heading for line changes. Saucer pass into the O-zone. Knocked down in the far circle towards the net for Forsberg. Couldn't get the shot on. That's the first time I've even noticed Forsberg on the ice tonight. To the near circle. That's Kakko. Kakko. Into the near boards. Catton trying to dig it out. Taken behind the net. Wood sent it. And a pass to the blue line. Tipped into the slot. Backhander. First shot on goal. Saved by Decord. He hangs on. We head to the under 14 media timeout at 10:59. 1-0 Seattle and 7-1 the Shots. As they keep taking away a shot from Seattle. Let's do the Kakko goal. I would think it's Kakko, but I heard Kakko in the pregame. All right, in the near boards. Kakko off the rebound. Right. We'll watch that again. Wright gets a tough angle shot. Big rebound in the slot. And Kakko buries it. Okay, Wright has the puck in the circle. Sends the tough angle shot. Saved by Saros and then put in by Kakko. Whatever. All right, Stars up 2-1 on the Golden Knights. Boy, I don't really know who. I think, I want the Stars because screw the Knights. Ducks up 3-1 on the Jets. Second intermission. We had, Barron for the Jets. Then 3 straight wash, I guess. Paling and Killorn for the Ducks. Avs still up 1-0. 15-17 in the first. Wild up 4-0 on the Mammoth now. 8:48 to go. Yurov's 9th. Do like the Kraken colors, though. As we get back from the media timeout. Guess what, Alex, says Gracie. All right, face off. Shea, yes, thank you, Alex. I couldn't remember. Thank you, Shea. I forgot to look it up. You're right. Oh, geez, Seattle's got really super annoying. This is why I don't do Kraken home games, if I can help it. They have really annoying LED lights. I think the Sharks do too, but I don't think they're as bad as Seattle's. Sent up the near boards. Predators couldn't get it out. They take it in the slot. They send it, and it's dumped in again by the Kraken. Near boards. Forsberg couldn't get it. Kraken still have it. I believe, yeah, that's Eberle. Shot in the slot for Beniers into the near boards. I believe it was blocked. Pass to the far circle. Recentered to Beniers at the point. Down low. No, that's Beniers. And a tough angle shot and a goal. What the heck happened there? Saros or the Nashville defense. 2-0 at 10:14. Oh, jeez. I don't need that guy in my face celebrating. How did this go in? Saros had the near post. It went over his shoulder and missed his head and just went into the near post. I don't know how Beniers literally hit it between the bottom of the face-off circle and the red line. It somehow missed Saros' head and went over his blocker shoulder. I still can't believe what I just saw there. Amazing shot for the goal. Beniers hits it from his 17th from McCann and done. Oh my gosh, what a shot. What a strange angle. I can't believe Saros didn't make the save, but how do you put a puck in that tiny little window is the main question. All right, Nashville finally in the near circle, sends it around. And, well, Kraken have it in their own end, waiting for a line change. Pass to the red line, sent ahead. Tough angle shot, save. Going the other way, I think O'Reilly up ahead. Pass to the near circle, shot. Decord, kick save. Big rebound into the near circle. Under 9 to go in the first. Sent around behind the net. That's got to be a shot on goal. And another whistle at 8:53. 9-3 the shots according to NHL.com. I still can't believe this goal. Unbelievable. If you get a chance, watch the highlights of this game. That Beniers goal is unbelievable. All right, we head to the under 10 media timeout. I'll show you the visualizer. Easy for me to say. Visualizer. Okay, Beniers is 10. I don't know who got it. Oh, it was 19 who fed him. Well, look how he's between. That didn't even do it justice. He was not on the circle, and we'll watch it again. So Beniers is 10. He'll get it in the near boards. Done to, let's see. And he takes it and somehow puts it near post high past Saros. McCann and Dunn on the assist. So good pass by McCann. Unless it's McCain. I should probably look some of these up. Is it McCain or McCann? McCann. K-A-N. McCann. Yeah. Okay, it is McCann. Yes, I do remember looking it up. Thanks, Shay. Decent. Apparently. Yes. Let's go Sabres. Bobby Cox. I can't remember his number. Thanks, Uncommon. I'd have to look it up. 7 or 6. Who else was I screwing up? Why are we doing LA Boston highlights? Oh. Guess we're back from commercial. I should have gone through these. Forsberg, Yost. Is it Jost or Yost? Yost. Yeah, not. Or is it Jost? No, it might be Jost. I guess it is Jost. All right, sorry. Game continued. 8:43 to go. All right. Kraken pass. Take it over the red and a dump in. behind the net. Nashville, Saros plays it, and they finally get a pass to the blue line, tipped in by O'Reilly. Actually, that's O'Reilly. Pardon me. Sent up the near boards for the Kraken to Goudreau. Behind the net by Nashville. Pass sent ahead. DeCord takes it behind the net for Seattle. Far circle tipped out into the near boards and pass to the far circle. Seattle turns it over. It's in the far boards. Centering pass off the near boards, gets away. And Nashville sends it ahead. Played around behind the net off the stick of Lindgren. Just got it out. Red line for Seattle. Sorry, I thought I had hit the mute before that cough. Tipped into the crowd and a whistle at 7:22. All right. Kraken with 67 points. Kings with 67. Oh, yeah, they got an overtime loss. That's right. Sharks with 66. And Predators with 64. That's why I'm rooting for the Predators. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm a Kings fan. I just like hockey gear. I like the Predators gear, too. But I'm not against the Predators. There's plenty of Western Conference teams I'm not going to root for. But the Predators are one I would pull for. But, yeah, thank you. I just like good hockey, and I'm trying to root against the Kraken here. I don't know. I find the Kraken rather boring, to be honest. Not as bad as some of the East teams. Holy cow, that Flyers Maple Leafs game the other day, last week, was awful. All right, they kicked Beniers out of the draw. Face off, taken, and far corner. Oh, looks like Edmonton tied it up. They just popped it on the screen. All right. Went into the benches at 6:59. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, his 16th on the power play from McDavid and Bouchard. Spurs pulling away from the Celtics. Could be an NBA Finals matchup. Yes, I know. But we both need the Kraken to lose, so the enemy of my enemy is my friend tonight for the Predators. Dump in to the far circle and tipped away. Off the far boards, taken and dumped in. Far corner. Kraken, and now the Nashville gets it up the middle. Pass to the near circle. Sent around by Forsberg. Chased by Wood, but the Kraken send it to the red line and dump it in for Winterton. Nashville can't get it out. Shot on net. I almost said DeCord. Saved by Saros. Freezes it at 6:18. Shots are 11-3. Good gravy. What is going on? Yeah, I don't know. I may have to do some NBA playoff games, but I'm going to try not to. We'll see. I'm going to do as much NHL playoffs as I possibly can. The problem is overtime, though. All right, Seattle wins the draw. They keep it in the zone. Far boards. Oh, and turned around in the far boards. Let's see. Dunn sent it to the corner. Return pass missed, and it's to the neutral ice. The camera had no idea where it was. Taken by Shea behind the net. Thanks, Alex, for the pronunciation. Pass by Marchessault. I had to look that. I should look up how to say that one. It's dumped into the near corner. Chased Let's see if anybody can dig it out. It's far circle shot and sent back out. Tough angle shot by Stamkos, saved by Decord, and the puck goes into the crowd. 5:27. 11-5. The shots. Seattle now 2-0 to score. Under 6 media timeout. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the Kings actually making it. I don't think it's going to happen. They play too poorly at home, and it's going to cost them. Oh, yeah, let's see how you say Marchessault. Oh, okay. No CH, just Marchessault. Marchessault. That's going to be difficult. Marchessault. Yeah, all I have, if you can see it, is the Kraken hat. Don't have a hoodie for the Kraken. These hats are getting so expensive. That Beniers goal was amazing, though. I still don't know how that went in. All right, Wild 4, Mammoth 0, 2:02 in the third. Ducks 3, Jets 1, 13:06 to go in the third. Oilers and Avs at 1-1, 7:23 in the first. Did we get another final that I didn't read off? We did. Stars 2, Knights 1. Eichel's 23rd, but Bach and Ben give the... Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Ben with the winner at the 14-16 mark of the second. That's good, actually. Want help in the Pacific, if possible. I don't know. I'm going to root for the other teams that are not Colorado, Dallas, Vegas, and Anaheim. As long as somebody else in the West wins it. I'm not a big Wild fan, but I do like Quinn Hughes. All right, blue line's shot is blocked in the slot, and Seattle sends it immediately out. Shot and a nice glove save by Saros to keep it 2-0. Unless that was too high. Let's see if they... So far, they're counting it as a shot. So... Yeah, I think they're going to take this one away. Great shot by Beniers. I guess it wasn't too high. It's just Saros' glove came up high on the swing up to grab it. So that may be a legit shot on goal. Holla. Wow, that's the first time I've noticed Holla all night on the ice to take this face off. Oh, my gosh. Turn off these flashing... Oh... It's one thing to have LED lights on, but to flash them is going to give me a headache. All right, Nashville won the draw. Holla couldn't handle it at the neutral ice. Skated, tough angle shot, sent around into the far corner, but I guess it hit the netting at 4:58. Oops. 12:15, the Seattle shots. 4:58 to go in the first. 2-0 Seattle. They win the draw, Seattle. They keep it in. Centering, Montour, a shot off the stick by Wright was saved. Maybe blocked. Let's keep an eye on the shot total. Blue line keeper. Long shot deflected in the slot to the near boards and sent ahead. Nashville did not beat out the icing, and a whistle at 4:36. Yeah, they don't turn those damn LEDs off. Oh, that might have hit the post. I don't think Saros made the save. It hit the left post. Yeah. Unless Saros got a piece of it. All right, gosh, stop the flickering lights. Face-off shot blocked by Nashville. Taken out, up ahead into the neutral zone, but taken away by Eberle. He centers for Beniers. Beniers in the far circle. It's behind the net. Barron to the near boards. Pardon me. Now it's sent back behind the net. Barron tries the far side. And a chip pass up ahead. And a shot into the near boards for Nashville. Behind the net into the far corner. And towards the net, backhander was high above the cord. Kept in and taken behind the net. They tried to center it to O'Reilly, and it sent into the near corner. Nashville still has it. Blue line keeper. Long shot wide into the far corner. Ufko. UFKO. I got to look up another one. Trying to dig it out. They get Seattle got it to Eberle, but now it's taken away by the Predators. They get a line change. Pass up the middle. Taken into the near boards. And we might have a penalty coming up. Are they offside? What was the call? Stamkos sent one, just wide, unless that hit a little bit of the bar. Another good opportunity by O'Reilly. I already forgot how to say that one guy's name, too. All right, face off. It must have been offsides on Nashville. Wood won the draw. They dump it into the near corner. Sent around by Evans. Kept in. And Yossi sends it in, I believe. Knocked down in the far boards. Return knockdown. One each team. Yossi passes to the near boards in the corner. Preds trying to dig it out. Taken out by Seattle to the near circle. Turns a shot. Saros deflects it out of the crease into the far boards. Might have been one more in the slot. Near circle. Sent one towards the net off the stick of Stevenson. And finally, Nashville gets it to neutral ice. Now they have it in their own defensive zone. Yeah, I see somebody mentioning overtime. Yeah. No, I know. That's why I don't do 9:30 games, and I don't think I can do 10:30 college basketball games either. It's just too late. Sent ahead and chased into the near circle. Sent behind the Nashville net by Melanson. Kept in at the blue line by Montour. Around the boards into the far corner. Sent towards the side of the net. Oh my gosh, Saros didn't freeze it, and then Seattle hit the post. I don't know why Montour didn't just get a freeze of the puck there. It came loose in the slot, and then Seattle rang it off the right post. They've hit the left and the right post in the last few minutes. And a shot was blocked off the stick of Svechkov. Pardon the whistle. Behind the net for Haig. Haig sends it ahead. We're going to be looking up Predators' name pronunciations. Tough angle shot by Leroux. How would you say that? And out. It couldn't be kept in at the blue. Now they dump it in again off the stick of Evangelista. And taken out by Seattle again. 15-6 are the shots. Saros, another save. It's behind the net. Seattle in the near corner. Centering pass gets away. Picked up by Evangelista. He brings it up the near boards towards the near circle. Yeah, it's taken away in the near boards, and Seattle's going the other way with 32 seconds to go. First period. Far circle shot. Saros, another save. Rebound, another save, and he freezes it. And Saros is keeping this a 2-goal deficit. They could easily be down 4-0 already. They are just not playing defense tonight at all. 2 goals on 18 shots. Yep, they've hit the post twice. That was Melanson the last time. Wright got the shot. Saros made the save. A follow-up shot by Kako. And another save by Saros with 26.9 to go, first period. Oh, my gosh. Turn off the LEDs or don't flash them at least. Ugh. Far circle face-off. Nashville gets it. Skates it to the blue line. Over to the red. Into the near boards for Stamkos. Shot. Glove save to Cord. He hangs on. 15.2. Just the 7th shot on goal for Nashville. It is Women in Hockey Night in Seattle, so they're showing the female coach for Seattle. I forgot her name. Near circle face-off in the Seattle defensive zone. I'll catch up on the chat at the intermission break. Still waiting. Seattle has it in the near corner. It's Dunn. Dunn sends it up the far boards and out to the red line. Nashville had it and turned it right back over, and that's the end of the first period. 2-0 Seattle after 1. Shots are 18-7 Seattle. They lead 2-0. Did we? Let's see. I think we had one more final. Let's look it up real quick. Wild 5, Mammoth 0. Well, that helps the Kings, the Predators, the Kraken. Who else? Sharks, I guess. As the Mammoth are the first wild card at the 7 seed. I gotta fix my tablet. Stupid Android cannot handle YouTube ads all of a sudden. I may have to use something else. All right. Pred's gonna come back, says Weenie Beanie 67. Yes, Dan. I know you're... Yes, Habs won against the free-falling Leafs. Yes. Yeah, it was between... we've been getting some good crowds for Buffalo, so I chose to do Buffalo instead of the Habs. Just because, I don't know, Toronto's boring. I did a Flyers-Leafs game, and it was like a snooze fest for 35 straight minutes of hockey. From late in the first to midway through the third. It was just a horrible game. They were skating like it was in slow motion. Still trickling in after 5. Did not start till 5:30. Yeah, I was going to try and look it up and figure out what happened. So, yeah. We probably won't hear anything till tomorrow, especially if the meeting went late tonight, I guess. I need under 6 here. Y'all think it will happen? I don't know. We already had 2 goals. That's hard to say. The middle period can be wide open sometimes. I don't know. It's going to be tough. Maybe. I mean, Nashville hasn't done squat, so you might be all right at the Kraken get 1 more or 2 more in the second and no more than 1 in the third or something. Yeah, I think they've like put out a press release stating that much. Like they haven't heard anything and they haven't been contacted or given all the information they expected. I got that same feeling too. It was Plum and Stewie that put that out. Oh my gosh, my ear has been rubbed raw by my glasses. I don't know what happened. Holy cow, does this hurt? I hope they get it going. If they don't do it tonight, I guess that means a delayed start or a shortened season or both, which would be a shame. That really helped my channel get off the ground, the WNBA. All right, so we just have these two games in progress. Avs 2, Oilers 1. They have not. It says assist Makar. They don't know who scored the goal on the game center, which is amazing. It's Natchez, 29th on the power play from McKinnon and Makar. McKinnon with 62 assists. Oh, we got a Pee Wee game going in Seattle. That's cool. White Kraken jerseys against Navy Kraken jerseys. And Piper Shaw of the Seattle Kraken network is interviewing the Jessica Campbell, the Kraken assistant coach. That's who it is.
Simple, but we were talking, and I think that's
Talking about the first period, of course. Yeah, so here's the schedule coming up. Oh, yeah, I got to see. Did anybody at. Oh, yeah, we need to get pronunciations. Did the team that's going to play Iowa win yet? 150, 129 in the NBA? Wow. Gonzaga up 6. That's on ESPN with 7:07 to go. Is there a Big Ten game still going? Doesn't look like it. Iowa's playing Maryland. Oh, yeah, that game was at 4. Oof, Maryland's brutal. I guess they upset somebody. Now I don't know if I want to do the game, but I guess I will. We've only got one hockey game tomorrow, so voice is going to be shot. First woman to be a full-time NHL assistant coach, Jessica Campbell of Seattle. All right, I guess we'll still do both Big Ten games. They're on Peacock. We'll see how it goes. And then we will have whoever advances against St. John's on Thursday, and then that's going to be it for college basketball, I think, for a little bit. Maybe I'm not going to do prime time. I'm going to probably do daytime college basketball. I'd rather do hockey in prime time. But we'll see. Come on in. Pivotal meeting for the W season. You show up an hour and a half late. Tells me you don't take the W season serious. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I know, because not everybody is going to go play in the Saudi League. And I don't know how much Unrivaled pays. It's a short season, too. It's 3-on-3, too, full court. I don't know if that would mean more injuries or less. I guess less physical contact, but more running, I would think. But, yeah, I don't know. The whole situation stinks, but and it's come down to the revenue sharing of the new TV deals, and I knew it would. I knew they were going to be far apart on it. I think they had something ridiculous like 9% before. They weren't ever going to get 49 or 50. They weren't even going to get probably 29, but somewhere between 9 and 29, and I think they're still far apart. But I hear you. Until something is done, it's like there's nothing I can do. There's nothing no sense worrying about it. It does stink, though. All right, they added a shot for the Kraken. 19-7 are the shots. Well, I think it's the owners being greedy, to be honest. I mean, they finally. I'm assuming they turned a profit because this is the first time they ever had revenue sharing. But yeah, I suppose there's probably some elite talent that maybe is holding out for more. But I don't know what the Players Association leadership is doing. They don't seem to represent the entire player, I think that's the problem too, but I don't know. They got to negotiate. They should have gotten to this quicker. They shouldn't have let this go so long. There's been like little progress by either side. I mean, they had all of January and February to do something, but I guess they couldn't because of the people involved with Unrivaled. Well, then what the heck happened in all of November and all of December? I mean, you knew this deal has been expiring for a while, too. I don't know. I usually going to be on the side of the players, but I get you. 19-7 shots, Seattle, 2-0 the score. They also lead 11-10 in faceoffs. No penalties, so no power plays. 8-7 hits, Kraken. 4-3 block shots, Kraken. 7-7 giveaways. 3-1 takeaways, Kraken. This is game 2 of the 3-game series. Game 1 was also in Seattle, January 1st. And that was won 4-1 by Seattle. And game 3 is March 19th in Nashville, so 9 days from now. If you have TNT, True TV, HBO Max, you can enjoy. Oh, the Oilers tied it up. Roslovich, 17th from Draisaitl at 19:35. 2-2, end of 1. Players Association is kind of just like a separate or different division of owners. Yeah. Owners own the team and Players Association owns the players. Yeah, exactly. Does anybody have a good union right now? I mean, the NFL one is notoriously bad. Seems like the WNBA is like right up there too, though. I think the unions are stronger elsewhere. All right, I got to take a break, rest the voice. I'll try to cue up some music. Like, subscribe, share. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Follow on Twitch. You know the spiel. And yeah, wish I could watch Oilers Avalanche, but HBO Max is one of the more expensive streaming services, though. All right, so we've got 8. I don't know. Yeah, 8 likes. I don't know why it's always one less here. We are really close to 1,400 subs, too. I think we're at 1,399. So once we get to 1,500, it'll be a shot of whiskey or maybe scotch time. All right, let's cue up a long song. I'll be right back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Let me take away the music. Adjust the chair as the Hoffa talk continues in the chat. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, we were talking about unions. That's why. Excuse me. Oh, probably got a final to pass along. Did we get this one? Yeah, Ducks 4, Jets 1. I don't think we had that one yet. Now there's 2 games remaining. Yeah, there we go. All right, just about set for the second period. Did not look up name pronunciations like I wanted to. Oh, my ear. All right. Kraken in their really dark blue going right to left. Nashville or Predators in white going left to right. Nashville sends it behind the net. DeCord plays it to the near boards. O'Reilly taken away, sent out by Tolvanen. It's behind the Nashville net now, up the far boards, tipped into the near corner or near boards, and picked up by the Kraken. Long pass ahead. Now sent a shot, glove save. Saros hangs on at 19-18. Believe that was Goudreau with the shot. (20-7) shots on goal. 2-0 Seattle. Just underway in the middle period. All right, near circle face-off. Blue line keeper sent into the far corner, dug out by Stamkos to the near boards. Sent in again. Now Nashville makes a pass to the red line and dumps it in from the blue line. Chased into the near corner by Evangelista. Taken the other way by Beniers. Well, takeaway, I thought, by the Preds, but it's in the near boards. Beniers and Eberle there, but Nashville passes it up. Again, it's Evangelista towards the near circle and too far for the teammate to pick it up. Blue line keeper sent around into the far boards. And, well, now tipped out by the Kraken. Near circle drop pass towards the net, and nice save by Saros. Into the near boards, long pass ahead behind the net. And apparently icing on Nashville. McCann. What did I say? McCann? Didn't I look that up? McCann, yeah. That was a good save by Saros off of a shot by Eberle. Oh, Hannah Bilka in attendance, Olympic gold medalist. She's on the Seattle Torrent. Oops, I never fixed the clock. 18:07 to go in the second. Here we go. Now we're good. Nashville up the near boards into the near corner. Seattle digs it out up the near boards and, well, taken at the red line, but in the far board, sent out by Nashville, knocked down again by Oleksiak, and a whistle at 17:42. Holy cow, wait. Yeah. Yes, I was reading it while at the break. What's up? Tommy Maddox. Is that 8 or no? That's 9, right? Thanks for being here, Trisk. All right, taken in and tipped away at the blue line. Nashville keeps it in. Yossi pass to the far side. Oh, lost it into the far board. Sent around into the far corner. Nashville still with the puck. Ow, my shoulder. Into the far corner. Still not. Okay, into the near circle. Pass blocked. And a shot. Believe DeCord froze it, and we'll probably get pushing and shoving a little bit here at 17:09. Oh, New Jersey Jets and Giants and Santa Clara Niners. Do you think Edmonton can beat the Avalanche? Sure. It's 2-2. I know I got into it earlier. I just meant in a 7-game series. I didn't see it. I hope it happens. They've got 40 minutes to play. It's 2-2. I was strictly saying in a 7-game series, I didn't see it happening, but I'm rooting for it to happen. Yeah. Hoffa's remains may be gone with the debris. That's what I'm thinking, or it's just entombed in some cement. Oh, sorry, Uncommon. I'll get it to you. Just a minute. Yeah, Hamilton Bears or Indiana Bears. They'll get the Chicago, though. Shot and deflected, and DeCord freezes at 17:05. Last Sens fan, last leg of my 4-leg parlay here. Ducks game stayed under 6.5. Yeah, it did. Arlington Cowboys, America's team. Yeah. Yep. Okay, Uncommon. I will get you that song. It was shoot. I think I remember. I think it's. Yeah, hold on. I'll look it up. Well, face off and a false start. We have to do it again. First commercial, I'll get it. All right, face off in the far corner, sent behind the net by the Seattle. To the neutral ice, carried into the ozone, shot and blocked into the far corner. Sent to the blue line towards the net. Soros was going to freeze it. Goodrow got to the blue line. Looks like it was a shot from Larson. 16:49. On the 16:49 to go in the second period. Shots are 22-9. Seattle keeps it in. Larson to the far circle. That pass goes through to the near boards. Centering to the slot. Shot was wide. Beniers. No, not Beniers. Kept in by Dunn. He flips it to the near boards. All right, finally Nashville to the red line, and O'Reilly dumps it in. DeCord behind the net, played to the far corner. O'Reilly with the puck for the Preds. Sent into the near corner. Kept in, passed into the far corner. Pardon me, excuse me. Blue line shot wide behind the Seattle net. Picked up by Goodrow, and he sends it ahead. But picked up by, I assume it's Perbix. Sent to the near side. O'Reilly, no, not O'Reilly. Pass to the far circle, shot and a goal for Nashville. It's 2-1 at 15:46. They beat DeCord. Number 17 on the goal. Wow, and finally they get on the board. Beat DeCord, blocker side high. He was trying to extend out. Great pass from it was Jost on a great setup by, who was it? Svechkov and Marchessault. Isn't it Marchessault? Yeah, no CH. Marchessault. All right, game on. Nashville finally woke up. And it is pouring outside right now. Sent by, up the far boards, dumped into the near corner. Bless you, Sinbin Edmund. And behind the net. To the blue line. Far circle. Towards the near corner for Seattle. Kept in. Far corner, Beniers. Behind the net. All right. It might be 10 and 19 out there, and it's hard to tell the difference. Like, it's them and the Mammoth. These dark jerseys, they get tucked in, and then you can't see the bottom of their numbers. So you can't tell the difference between a 10 or a 9 and a 0, or, 9 and an 8, stuff like that. 25-10 other shots. 18 comeback wins for Nashville. That is tied for third. All right. Face off. Kept in at the blue line. Pass back to the near side. Shot. Nice save. And dove for the rebound. Sorrow set 14:53. Nice shot by Lindgren from the blue line. Oh, it was a nice deflection, actually. Right outside the crease, I believe. Off the stick of Catton. All right, Wood against Catton in the faceoff circle. Wood wins the draw for Nashville behind their net. Sent up the far boards by the bench. Tipped into near the far circle, now in the far corner. Centering pass got through everybody and out to neutral ice. It's sent across by Shea and dumped in. DeCord plays it off the near glass, but not out. Roman Yossi keeps it in. Skated to the slot. A shot was wide. Actually, no. It was a save by DeCord, and he hangs on at 14:23. We got pushing and shoving and unpleasantries being exchanged. Shot was off the stick of Svechkov. I dropped my phone. 1 second. All right, we're back. Pardon me. That's probably annoying. Sorry. Far circle faceoff in the Seattle defensive zone. Taken after the faceoff win by Seattle. Up the near boards. Nashville gets it to the neutral ice. Sends it ahead. Seattle in the far circle. Sends it up the far boards. Kept in by Nashville. Blue line pass, near circle. Yossi's shot is blocked into the far corner. And now the Kraken send it up the far boards to neutral ice. Red line into the O-zone. And sent out by the Kraken to the near boards. Knocked out again. Nashville into the O-zone. Taken behind the net. Into the far corner. Into the far circle, off the far boards, and taken out by the Kraken and dumped in. Centering pass, Nashville in the near boards. Would send it around. It's in the slot. Nobody got a stick on it for Nashville. Into the far corner. Picked up, centered to the blue line, near side. Far circle. Kraken take it out up the far boards to the point. Shot wide and sent behind the net off the stick of Wright. The pass gets away in the slot. Taken out by the Predators into the near circle. Centering pass missed everybody into the far corner. Believe Nashville had headed off for a power play. And O'Reilly was out there alone. O'Reilly gets it back, dumps it into the far corner. Picked up in the Is that Marchessault? Marchessault? All right. Kraken send it to center ice or neutral ice down and picked up by Nashville. Up ahead, far circle, backhander blocked into the near boards. Stamkos centered it, I think. Holla missed it wide, and then a rebound sent, and it was tipped into the netting above the glass. We have the under 14 media timeout. 2-1, Seattle. All right, let's get the Tyson Jost goal from Svechkov and Marchessault. So he just came off the bench, number 17. He's in the neutral zone. And it's brought up. Svechkov finds him in the far circle, and it's buried past a cord. Still, Oilers take the lead. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 4:15 into the second period, and the Oilers take the 3-2 lead. That should be their first lead of the game. It kind of has to be, I think. Yeah, Avalanche, it was 1-1, and it was 2-1 Avs. Yep. Okay, first lead for the Oilers tonight. What else did I want to look at? Oh, Uncommon asked me that song. Dang it. Page 2. I know it was DJ Williams. I'm trying to find the song. I think it was Dusty Fingers, the song. Pretty sure I did Dusty Fingers, and yeah, James River would have been the other one, but I think it was Dusty Fingers. All right, back from commercial break. Near circle face-off. Holla won the draw. He ended up getting a shot, but it was wide. Kept in at the blue line for Nashville. Pass to the near circle. Yossi missed it, and Seattle going the other way. Into the near circle, sent to the far side. Somehow they didn't score. Then pass to the center. Shot, glove saved, a cord hangs on at 11:32. Marchessault fine. Marchessault middle. Brady. If I go to lunch tomorrow, I'm going to invite Marchessault. Oh, is that like Marsha Brady? Yeah, it's definitely DJ Williams. I think it was Dusty Fingers. James River is the other song. I have a bunch of DJ Williams. He's good too. Besides Bruno E and Track Tribe. Those are the longer songs that I like. It's mostly those three groups. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, far circle face off. Can't say that clearly. Seattle sends it ahead. Behind the net. Up the near boards. Cross ice pass off the far boards. And I believe Shea just dumped it in for Nashville to the near boards. Evangelista couldn't get it, and it's sent up by Beniers, taken away, and the Predators sent it in, but now the Kraken have it in their own defensive zone. Pass to the middle. Now the near boards for Beniers. See, it's Beniers and McCann, and sometimes I can't tell the difference. Shot, save, and Saros freezes it at 10:48. Oh, I didn't shave or cut my hair today. Gosh darn it. Needed to do that. Streamed too many games today. Alexiak was on that shot for Seattle. All right, we're still waiting on the near face-off circle. I'm getting sick of these LED lights. If they wouldn't flash, it would be better. Pass to the near boards for the Kraken. They send it up through the neutral zone into the far corner. Saros plays it to the far corner. Up the far boards for Nashville. Over the red line in front of the Nashville bench. Let's see, dumped in, and Seattle plays it up the near boards. Taken to the red line, pass to the near board, skated, pass to the slot, shot, and a goal. It's 3-1 Kraken. Boo. Or was it not a goal? What the heck happened? Did they not have a goal?
And there's a discussion. Well, as Evans going towards the net, but right afterwards, emphatically, Jordan Samuels.
Okay, maybe Saros made the save. I don't know. I thought I saw it hit the net. The light went on. Oh, that's goaltender interference. Oh yeah, this is going to be waived. This should be waived. Yeah, that's not a goal. Evans should be ruled for goalie interference. He totally took out the knees of Saros. I think live they said it. See, I saw the goal light come on, but I guess the refs never pointed. They probably waived it immediately. Yeah, that's going to be no goal. All right, well, I didn't put it on the board, but I wouldn't have rang the horn if I had realized it. I was looking away, looking for the horn before I realized he crashed into the goalie. All right, so it's still 2-1. Face off just outside the Nashville defensive zone, and we got, geez Louise, settle down, guys, so we can get the face off. This dang linesman ain't going to drop it. Oh, nice shot of Evans instead of the face-off. Nashville wins it. Good grief. These dumped in by Nashville. Corner. Played up the near boards. Into the far circle for Seattle. Somebody crashed into the corner for Seattle. It's in the near boards. And Nashville sends it to the neutral ice. Drop pass to the far circle. Right up the middle. Into the near circle, deflected in the crease and scored. And it's 2-2. Thought it was 3-1 for a split second. And now it's 2-2. As the Predators tie it up. Schaefer from Wood and Shea. Great feed by Wood. Schaefer just tipped it in. Past Decord. Nothing he could do. Slow response by the defense. Yeah, terrible defense. I don't know what Alexiak was doing. Evans was late to the party, and now it's 2-2. Schaefer's fifth goal. And a game very much dominated in shots. Initially, it was 25-10. Now suddenly the game is 2-2. 26-14 are the shots. And we are halfway through the game. We are under 9:30 to go. Now under 9:20. Blue line keeper for Nashville. Taken behind the net by Yossi into the far circle. Back to the blue line. Yossi gets it back. Cross ice pass. Shot from the point. Blocked into the near corner. Sent to neutral ice by Seattle, but Nashville has the puck. 7-7 shots in the second period. 2 goals for Nashville. Dumped in to the near corner. Sent around behind the boards. Centering pass, turns and fires from the far circle, blocked and dug out by Dunn. Up ahead for Seattle, 3-on-3. Into the near boards, sent around by Beniers past Eberle. Nashville sends it down the length of the ice. This is going to be icing on the Predators at 8:18. Italy is beating the USA in the 7th inning. Ugh, wow. Oh my gosh, come on. How? Nice. Yeah, they waved off, and rightfully so. It was nearly 3-1, but now we're 2-2. Evans definitely ran over Saros. Shot from the point, wide of the net. Nashville sends it up again, and this is again icing at 8:09. This is what slows the games down, is icing. If you get into tons of icing, it really grinds the game to a halt. Faceoffs are 19-18 Seattle. Yeah, I'm sorry, 19-18 Nashville. Beniers, in the near face-off circle. Jeez. And you can guess what happened. We had a false start. Beniers versus Hala. Just drop the puck. The longer it takes you to drop the puck, the more LED flashing lights I get in my eyes, too. Sent up ahead by Seattle, taken into the far corner. Nashville trying to dig it out. It's Haig. 7:50 to go, second period. Behind the net, Beniers. Sent up by Perbix. Not out, though, as Evangelista can't dig it out. Now it's to the neutral ice. Seattle has it in their own zone. Nashville poised to make a change. They got one player changed. Taken behind the net by Haig to the far circle. Haig gets it to the blue line. Now he has to send it. And it's sent up off the stick of Perbix. Far circle. Seattle takes it away. Skated out by Oleksiak. And he sends it in. Saros leaves it. It's sent up the far boards, and Seattle takes it again. Pass off the far boards. Chased down. Perbix couldn't get to it. Shot by Kakko. Rebound behind the net. Centering pass. Got luckily blocked into the near corner. Luckily for Nashville. Blue line keeper. Far circle. Skated to the point. Near circle. Kakko sends one high into the far corner. Blue line keeper. And let's see. Sent past the blue line. They were not able to keep it in. Shots are now 27-14 Seattle. All right. Right in front of the bench area. And Seattle controls the puck. Up the near boards. Tipped into the near corner. Behind the net. Ufko. 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 In the near corner. Into the far corner. Yossi with the puck. He sends it ahead. DeCord ended up just gloving it and holding on to it for the whistle at 5:42. It's got to be immediate timeout, whether it's the under 10 or 6. I'm not sure. 2-2. Did we do the Schaefer goal? I don't think we did. Schaefer's 49. He's at the red line, near boards. Pass to the far circle. Pass, on the doorstep. He just tipped it in. Oh, well, hold the phone. Maybe we had an We are not at the media timeout. I don't know what the call was. Near circle, towards the net. Shot and a goal! Nashville takes their first lead, 3-2 at 5:35. What an individual effort there to put it past Decord. Great play there. Just slipped it by him, glove side. He deked him so many times. Ufko? I think that's how you say it. Or Ufko? Yeah, pardon me. I thought, yeah, Ufko. Ufko. All right, Ufko. Not Ufko. Ufko. What a play. Nashville with their first lead, 3-2. What a comeback. In progress. Face-off. That's his first goal of the year from Marchessault and O'Reilly. Blue line keeper, far side at the point, done. Now to the far circle, done at the blue line. To the far circle again. 5:10 to play in the second period. Towards the net wide, into the near boards, kept in. Behind the net, near boards for the for the Kraken. Lindgren to the far side. Up the middle, shot, saves Saros. He hangs on at 4:53. And this might be the under 6 media timeout. I've lost track. 3-2 Nashville with 4:53 to play in the second period. No goal visualizer yet. 3-2 Oilers still over the Avalanche. 5:38 to play in the second. So a good game there as well. 28-16 shots. Oh, so let me fix the calendar. Man, I got to do thumbnails for those games tonight too. All right, so Maryland against Iowa tomorrow at 11. And what else was I going to do? There was something else I was going to do, and I totally blanked. Was there another name I was going to look up? I don't know, my brain. Oh, yeah, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could put Maryland in. All right, back from commercial break. Far circle face off. In the Nashville defensive zone. Taken into the far corner. Sent behind the net. Seattle centers it. Got through past Beniers and into the defensive zone. And the cord plays it, and they take it behind the net, waiting for a breakout. Seattle with the puck. Pass to the far boards, up into the far corner, behind the net, and icing on Seattle. 4:28 to go. 3-2 Nashville. Here in the 3 straight goals by the Predators in the second. It was 2-0 Seattle after 1. Beniers to take the face-off against Hala for Nashville. in the far circle. Oh, false start. Far circle in the Kraken defensive zone. Shot. I don't know if that was on target. Into the far corner. Taken into the near circle. Towards the net. Deflected wide into the near corner. And another one deflected into the near corner. Back to the blue line and sent, but picked up by the Kraken in the near boards. Pass to the red line. Into the O-zone. Far circle. Deflected into the far corner, behind the Nashville net. Now into the far corner, and Nashville sends it out to the neutral ice. Sent right back in by Seattle. Up ahead and dumped into the far corner, taken behind the net for Seattle. Seattle... Pass up the far boards, deflected away. Nashville has it in their own end. Nashville up ahead, taken in the middle and sent to the far circle. Blue line blast, wide into the near boards. Kept in. Sent again behind the net. And... into the far board, centered, but deflected, and Seattle takes it. Gets it to the neutral zone, and now they'll have to wait because they would be offsides. They dump it in and get a line change instead. Under 2:45 to go, middle period. Long pass, tipped into the near boards, taken to the near circle, stops, sends it behind the net. The Seattle net. Forsberg tips it into the far corner. I have not seen Forsberg hardly at all tonight. Sent to the far circle, down low. Forsberg with the puck in the far circle. Pass gets away in the near boards. Taken behind the net for Nashville. That is Jost. He sends it around behind the net to Yossi. Yossi reverses again. Loses it behind the net. Sent into the near corner. Yossi gets it again to the blue line. Kept in. Long pass. Saved. Up the middle. Taken out by Seattle. Over the red. Into the O-zone. Towards the net. And Soros sweeps it aside. Don't know if that'll count as a shot. More of just a deflected pass. Apparently it's counting, though. Nashville getting a line change after a dump in. Seattle behind their own net. All right, taken to the neutral zone. Pass into the far circle. Blue line keeper for Seattle. Sent to the far circle. Blue line again. Near circle blast. Saved by Saros. Rebound into the far circle and sent out. Picked up by the Kraken back in their own zone. Pass at the red line. Brought in by Stevenson. He sends it from the near corner to the slot. It's knocked away, but far circle shot missed into the near corner. Under a minute remaining in the second period. Blue line keeper for Seattle. Another shot, another save, big rebound, and sent to the far boards. And a nice hit in the corner. Wow. And under 40 seconds to go. They wave off icing on Nashville. And Seattle brings it up. In the far circle. Nashville in the neutral zone. 20 seconds to go in the second period. Sent ahead. Decord behind his own net. Plays it off the near boards to the neutral ice. Beniers with McCann. Shot, save, and sent wide. But we get a whistle with 6 seconds to go. Must have tipped into the netting. Pretty good scoring opportunity there. Good save by Saros off the McCann shot. And then Beniers hit it midair and hit it high into the netting. That was a nice hit by Marcia. So he lowered the boom on Goodrow, and I guess Goodrow didn't like it. It was a clean hit. Not sure what to tell him. Near circle face-off. And taken behind the net by the Predators, and that'll do it for the second period. We head to the second intermission. 3-2 Nashville after they trailed 2-0 after one. Oops, I meant second. You know what I meant. All right, let's check in quick. We'll get the... I think I got all the goals. Did I get Ufko? I think we got Jost, and Schaefer. I can't remember if I got Ufko yet. All right, we'll do Ufko's real quick. Ufko is 85. Yeah, I don't think I did this one. He gets at the near circle, skates it in towards the net, and just wraps it around the cord. Assist Marchessault and O'Reilly. 33-18 are the shots now. Oilers still up 3-2 on the Avalanche. Avalanche on the power play. There's 1:02 left in the second period. 1:22 on the Avs power play. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit the like button on the video if you haven't already. And consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers and subscribers. And this will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. If you have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. Sinbin stream on Twitch as well. Let's see. Yeah, we can hold off. Probably charging that phone. All right. Oh, can unplug the tablet as well. Forgot what I was going to talk about. All right, so 34-8. Now it's 34-18 shots on goal. It's cracking. They're trailing 3-2 to the Predators. Faceoffs 24-20. Nashville. No power plays, no penalties in this game, which is surprising. It's gotten a little chippy. 16-10 hits Seattle. 10-7 block shots Seattle. 9-9 giveaways. 5-4 takeaways Seattle. Seattle won the first game in Seattle January 1st, 4-1. Kraken visit Nashville March 19th for the third and final game in the 3-game series. All right, again, Maryland, Iowa tomorrow. I need to get Maryland colors for the basketball scoreboard. Maryland Terrapins hex color codes. Sure they'll wear red. Iowa will probably wear white, but I'll put them as gold for now. Let's see how that looks. Oof, red and yellow. Yeah, I'll probably put Iowa as white. All right, so Maryland, Iowa. That's going to be on Peacock. I'll have it for you here on Sinbin Stream at 11 a.m. Big Ten tournament for the men. Basketball tournament, whatever. USC, Washington after at 1:30. Oh my gosh, why is this spinning on ESPN? All right, let me get out. And then Montreal, Ottawa tomorrow. There's only 2 games tomorrow in the NHL. I will not get Capital Flyers. I would have done Canadians, Senators, even if I had the choice. Excuse me. Thursday, we'll do whoever advances in the Big East to play St. John's at 11. Montreal, Buffalo. Nope, that's not right. That is Washington, Buffalo. Need to fix that. Yep, good thing I saw that. Let me fix that. Montreal, Buffalo is coming up, but it is not Thursday. Should be Washington, Buffalo. There we go. Good thing I checked. Washington, Buffalo at 6:05. And we'll do the Avalanche that night. They are in Seattle to take on the Kraken, so see how that game goes. Yeah, I'd rather do that than Penguins, Golden Knights. All right, then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just single games. Going to rest up my voice, spend some time with my sons as well. Kings Islanders on Friday instead of Oilers Blues. Yeah, 6. Another 6 o'clock game coming up. We'll do Sharks, Sharks, Canadians. And then Sunday, another 6 o'clock game, Ducks, Canadians. So that's the schedule. We're going to rest up Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be back. Would like to do more college basketball, but I don't know. We'll see. Again, I would only be doing daytime. I'm not going to replace primetime NHL with college basketball. I don't know. Hypothetically, you use the yellow and red colors, and for some strange reason, I start craving a McRib sandwich. I've never eaten a McRib. Yeah, I was doing red for Maryland, and I put Iowa in yellow, but I'll probably do white. They'll probably be white with black lettering. I got Maryland with red and white lettering. Yeah. Oh, as a kid, McDonald's was like my favorite, but really I can't eat it anymore. Too salty, too fried. Trying to cut back on red meat a little bit. Red meat and pork, turkey, chicken, and fish preferably, but yeah. All right, gonna rest the voice. Thanks everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. We're so close to 1,400 subs. We're at 1,399. Looks like we got 12 likes. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right, let me get to the music. Uncommon. I don't know if you want to hear Bruno E or DJ Williams. Yeah. Let's see. When I did eat McDonald's, though, I did like the Quarter Pounder. I always found I was never a big Mac fan. I don't think I liked the sauce. But I loved the quarter pounder with cheese. That was really good. Yeah, their nuggets were good too. Their fries are outstanding too. Sweet and sour. Yeah, their fries are outstanding too. I mean, they got some of the best. At least they did have some of the best fries. All right, DJ Williams or Bruno E. Nugs, definitely not bugs. Nugs and the sours. I get you. I get you. Yeah, no bugs in the sweet and sour, please. All right, let's just do it. We'll do Bruno E this time. I would like to do more DJ Williams, but we'll do Manchester Dream, and maybe we'll get to some of California Wind by Bruno E. All right, thanks everybody. All right, we are back. Let's take down music, I think. Again, Bruno E. In the other game in Denver, Colorado, Oilers 3, Avalanche 2. Second intermission. That game behind this one because it's on TNT, HBO Max as well. All right, should be just about set to start the third. We'll see shortly. 2-0 in the first. Seattle 3-0 Nashville to take the 3-2 lead after 2 in that second period. All right, shots are now 35-18. They keep increasing the shot total for the Predators. I'm sorry, for the Kraken. Okay, come on. This game should be resuming already. I don't know why this is taking so long. I don't know what the extra delay is. All right. Kraken in their dark blue going left to right. Nashville in white going right to left. Face-off controlled by Seattle in their own zone. Sent up the near boards. And behind the net, Yossi there for Nashville. He sends it to the near corner. Battle for the puck. And Nashville gets it out to neutral ice. And Kraken take it away and play it into the near boards. And sorry, my voice is fading a little bit. Taken behind the Nashville net by Shea. Shea passes to the far boards. Sent up by Haig. And into the near corner. Picked up by Evangelista towards the side of the net and a frozen puck by Decord at 19:10. All right, the Kraken have the Avalanche at home Thursday. They're on the road in Vancouver Saturday. They host the Panthers. When is that? Sunday. Okay. Next 3 games. Sent up ahead, up the middle. Eberle shot. Glove save. Saros. He hangs on at 18:59. Now they have doubled. Seattle's doubled Nashville in shots. 36-18. Right up the middle. But Saros saw it the whole way and made the glove save. Shot was right around Haig. Holla wins the draw. The Predators saucer it to the neutral zone. Holla dumps it in from the far boards. Decord plays it. And now the Kraken play it up the near boards to the red line. Tipped by McCann. Now sent in by Nashville into the far corner. Sent into the near corner, but Eberle has it. 18.5 to go. Eberle dumps it into the far corner. Ooh, looked like a knockdown by maybe a cross check. I think Beniers believed it wasn't. He is fighting with 20 on Nashville, and they quickly tackle each other to the ground. So it was Beniers against Tolvanen. I think Beniers assumed... Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Beniers versus Barron. Sorry, wrong team. So Barron and Tolvanen will be sent, I assume, for 5 because they threw punches. What? Okay. They've got it wrong right now. They're saying Barron 2 and Beniers 5, but that can't be right. I believe, yeah, that looks like that could have been a cross check. I think Barron got away with a cross check into looks like both guys landed a punch initially and then they whiffed after that. All right, let's see, what is it?
The Kraken will get a power play.
Oh, it is a power play. They must have called that cross check. Well, then how about an instigator for Beniers? Barron wasn't going to fight. It was a cross check. They did call it. And then there's fighting on top of it. Well, how about an instigator for Beniers? That's insane. How is that not an instigator? All right, well, Kraken head to the power play. And somebody will have to serve the 2 for Barron because he's going to have to. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Evangelista. Okay, how do I get rid of this flag? Great. Now this flag is stuck here. Let me hit refresh. There we go. I don't know. I don't know how that's not an instigator on Beniers. That seems like some home ice cooking here. Yeah, I saw that Crosby. Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Alex. Shot by McCann. Save eventually off the rebound shot at 18-16 by Saros. Yeah. It's because of the physical, because of concerns over the knee. Goodrow had that rebound shot. So actually shots are probably 38-18 now. Insane. Face off. Sent to the near boards. Far circle down low. Centering shot. Nice save. Goodrow with another good shot. Saros with another good save. Should be 39-18. As Goodrow inspects the tape on his stick. Yep, good save. Kind of sent right into him, though. But Eberle with the pass, and it was kind of in not Yost. Saros' chest. Face off and taken into the near boards. Nashville will clear it down the length of the ice. Under 18 minutes to play. Seattle power play done. Drop pass picked up. Skated in by Stevenson, I think. Blue line keeper for Dunn. Far circle. Back to the blue line. Far circle again. Dunn at the blue line. Another slow pass. Down low. Shot in the crease. Not frozen by Saros. Dunn gets the puck. Sends it. They send it back to Dunn. The blue line. He's at the point now. He might switch. Nope. Down low. Eberle misplayed it. It's behind the net. To the far circle and cleared down the length of the ice. I think that was Perbix. Yeah, I think they're getting changes. Under 30 seconds to go on the Seattle power play. Sent into the near corner. Oh, centering pass and deflected into the far corner. Kako had it briefly. It's taken to the blue line. Far corner. Behind the net into the near boards. O'Reilly leads the break. The pass to the far boards into the far corner by Jost. But now in the near corner, taken by Montour of the Kraken. Far boards. He gets it right back in the far circle. Pass now to the red line. Nashville finishing a change. Centering pass through everybody by Melanson into the far boards. Nashville the other way. Pass to the slot. Rebound sent wide. Forsberg in the far corner. His pass gets taken away. Sent up the far boards. Skated out by Melanson to the far circle. And he's checked into the boards. Sent behind the net. Forsberg sends it ahead. Taken away at the blue line and dumped in by Myers. Picked up by the Kraken. Shea passes. Taken up the middle. Shot. Save. Held on off the Evangelista shot at 15-19. 42. I would say to 19. This has got to be a shot. Nice tip. I can't. Yeah, that's good opportunities for Seattle. Goodrow, especially. 7 shots. But is that on goal? I don't know. Face off in the far circle. A blast blocked in the slot. Another shot. Another glove save. Glove save by the court. I cannot talk anymore. They took a shot away from Nashville as well. Yeah. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Do you get penalized for something like that, or is it just, at your will? You actually, my sons told me, I think, pass, and then when I went to ESPN.com, I saw it to check something else. I passed out of the zone to the neutralized. Yeah, it's very odd. It happens, though. I mean, that's why you got to pass a physical. Everything's pending passing of the physical, so it's happened before. It'll happen again, but it does seem odd, the timing. Like, Baltimore had to know. Maybe they just got cold feet and decided to, I don't know, into the near boards and skated out. Eberle couldn't handle it for the Kraken. Nashville dumps it into the near corner. Now it's skated out. I believe Montour on the pass up the near boards. Eberle sends it behind the net. I think that's McCann. Sent back to McCann. He takes it behind the net. He gets tripped. No call. Right in front of the ref. Wow. Well, unless, I don't know. Up the middle, pass to the far circle off a stick and taken away by the Kraken. Neutralized pass. Taken in by Montour. He flips it off the far boards. Taken by the Nashville Predators. Sent to the neutral ice. Dumped in by O'Reilly. I don't know where DeCord thought he was going. He needed to hustle back to the net. Taken by Forsberg. Shot. He whiffed. I think his stick got lifted or poked a little bit. Yeah, Forsberg not done much tonight, I will say. Yossi to the near circle. Towards the net. Shot. Where's the puck? DeCord. And a wrapper. What happened? How did they not score there? 13:06. Kept in by Holla. And Shea sends it behind the net. Centering pass. Stamkos, far circle, blast, delayed penalty coming up, I believe, on the Kraken at 12:55. Maybe on Kakko. Yep, he hooked Yossi. Yeah, they should have. I don't know what happened from the far circle because DeCord was down. And we have the under 14 media timeout. Kakko to the penalty box. And a power play for the Nashville Predators. We had no penalties in the first 2 periods, and now we've had 2, one fighting and 1 2-minute for each team. They called that slashing, Kakko, on Roman Yossi. I thought he hooked him. I didn't think it looked... No, doesn't matter, I guess. 41-21, the shots on goal. And let's get a quick update on, let's see, Oilers 3, Avalanche 2. They've still got 2:01 on a power play as well. 17:11 to go in the third. Oh, yeah, uncommon. Bruno E is a rocker, yeah. I got uncommon to enjoy the Bruno E. That was at the intermission. All right, I got to get live here. Live. There we go. I don't know why this tablet's having so much trouble. All right, we're back from commercial. Yeah, Saros is really doing an outstanding job of keeping this lead for Nashville. All right, what the heck? Is it that far behind? Yeah, it is. All right, near circle, 12:55 to play. PK 31st, 72.6. 10th power play for Nashville. I missed the percentage, though. Stevenson, Tolvin, and Larson Lindgren on the PK. Forsberg, Marcia So, O'Reilly, Stamkos missed the last one. Yossi on the power play unit. Blue line, Yossi. Under 12.5 to go. Collision in the slot. Kept in by Yossi. Behind the net. Centering pass. Got away in the far boards. Forsberg sends it around to the near corner. Ooh, dangerous hit there. That looked like a cross-check or a boarding on Larson. No call in the corner by Seattle. Blue line keeper at the point for Yossi. Shot deflected behind the net and into the crowd. What the heck? At 11:56. .101 on the Nashville power play. Shots are still 41-21 Seattle. Oh my goodness, just drop the puck, please. Near circle draw. Goodrow does not, well, he ends up with it. Oh man, how is that not holding or something? I don't know. Cleared by Seattle. Saros leaves it behind the net. Yossi scoops it up. And a little 59-on-59 action. That was Myers. Dump in by O'Reilly to Cord behind the net to the far corner. Seattle takes it behind their own net. Up the near boards and out. Where's the puck? Saros has it. Nashville getting a line change. Sent up. Far boards. Dumped in. Glove save to Cord. He hangs on for the whistle. 11:10 remaining in the third. 15 seconds on the Nashville power play. The honeymoon portion of the game is over between these two teams. Now it's time to get real each other in fisticuffs. Yeah. Like, we had no penalties in the first two periods. It's, oh, my God. Italy over USA 8-6 final. Holy crap. Are they out then? Is this the elimination round? Or that's unbelievable. How does Italy beat them? I would have thought somebody else. Cleared down the length of the ice by Seattle. That should just about do it for the Nashville power play. They pick it up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. They carry it into the zone. Haula sends it around. Sent off the far boards by, what's his name, Decord. Far circle. Behind the net for Haula for Nashville. It's a tough angle shot. Frozen puck by Decord and mild pushing and shoving. And that's unbelievable. How the heck could Italy beat? Did they get walks and errors or something? Italy? I don't know. That's unreal. All right, shots 41-23 according to NHL.com. So we might, nope. Far circle, face off in the Seattle zone, not kept in, neutral zone. Haig sends it around to Cord behind his own net. Under 10.5 to go in the third. Tipped away into the neutral zone and sent up, but Nashville has it in their own zone. Saucer pass to the neutral ice. Taken into the boards. Shot blocked into the far corner. Picked up by Evans. And Seattle makes a pass to Eberle. He brings it to the red line and sends it in. They Seattle headed off for a line change. Nashville behind their own net. Pass to Haig. Haig a long pass. Tipped in. O'Reilly. But it's picked up by Montour. Montour brings it up. 9:45 in the third. Montour swoops back into his own zone. And dumped in off the stick of Catton. Behind the net. Sent up the far boards and out by Nashville. Pass into the far circle, off the far boards, towards the net, and a glove save by DeCord. Where the heck did that puck get shot from? 9:22, more pushing and shoving as it's getting a little ugly, as Uncommon just predicted in the chat. 9:22 to play. That's the under 10 media timeout. See what, if anything, happens out of this. Probably nothing. 41-23. The shot's cracking. Oh, and Nichushkin ties it up for the Avs. A goal at 7:04 in the third. Now there's 12:08 remaining. 3-3 in Denver, Colorado. Assist to Malinsky. Excuse me. There we go. All right. So if I turn it around, it doesn't really create any shadows, does it? That almost looks straight, doesn't it? So because of the ring light, I don't have to worry about shadows in front of my face, I guess. And now, if I get cold, I can put my hoodie up too. That might cause shadows, though. Yeah. Different audio, too. All right. Well, that's actually a little more comfortable. If I tilt up, though, you kind of lose the logo a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, a little chilly tonight. All right, still at commercial break. Although they're mentioning the women's hockey team now. Oh, are they honoring them right now? Oh, okay. Wait, what is this? As we get another shot of Hannah Bilka, also a Seattle Torrent forward. All right, we are back underway already. Sent down the length of the ice, and that will be icing at 9:15 on Seattle. So into the far circle. Oh, they gave another shot to Nashville. All right, false start on the draw. It's Hala event against Goudreau. Nashville sends it into the far corner for Haula after the faceoff win. Forsberg gets it to Haula. They send it back behind the net. Forsberg, tough angle shot behind the net. Taken at the blue line. Kept in. Another shot really high. Above. The cord tried to jump to make the save. But that was Ufko on the shot. He had his first goal tonight. Forsberg, blue line. Again behind. And this time Evangelista jumped to knock it down. The cord behind his own net. And a puck gets loose, kept in by Yossi off the far boards. Ufko sends it around into the near corner. Under 8.5 to play. Seattle just sent it down the length of the ice for another icing at 8:20. Rams got Jalen Watson. Bruins baseball team won 11-0. All right, well, good for UCLA. I don't know. I'd have to look into college baseball. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. Again, college sports, it's very hit or miss. So, I don't know. I think we got plenty of hockey for the rest of March and April, though. Stevenson versus, who is that? I guess Wood. We get a false start. Face off. Wood wins it for Nashville. Blue line keeper. They send it around. Somebody fell down behind the net. Ooh, a big hit in the far boards. Now it's Wood behind the net. He gets knocked down. Assuming it had to be Stevenson. Shot from the near circle. Rebound tipped to the far corner. Nashville keeps it in behind the net. Not getting shots on goal, but they're getting offensive pressure. Sent into the near side. And, okay, we don't need to zoom out so far. We don't need to see the entire half of the ice. Good gravy. Still in the near boards. Nobody's dug it out. Centering pass, shot. And it's wide or high, and it's in the far corner. The cord was looking around, so I thought he must have lost sight of it. Both teams getting line changes. No icing this time on Seattle. Taken behind their own net. Nashville. Pervik's pass to the far boards. And a dump in by Haig. I guess it hit the bench area, though, at 7:10. Oh, save of the game for the cord. Yeah. Well, what about... I'd say Saros has made the better saves tonight. He's made more saves and I think better saves. But I guess you got to give it to a Seattle guy. Dumped into the near corner. Oh, yeah, that over-under of 6. It's here we go. It's close. Under 7 minutes to go. Behind the net. To the blue line. Done. Now Seattle still has it. Sent to the far corner. That would be Kako. And we got a penalty called? Or what's the call? It's 6:39. What was the whistle for? And instead, we're looking at the Kraken mascot. I have no idea what that thing is either. It's not an actual Kraken. What is that? Don't discuss. I don't know what the whistle was for. Faceoff comes out to the neutral zone. I guess played. I don't know. Predators send it up the near boards after the win, but Eberle has it. He sends it to the near circle, tipped to the blue line, and kept in the near boards. And that's McCann. Eberle, nope, taken away by O'Reilly and sent out by Shea, I believe, of Nashville. And it is icing on Nashville now at 6:10, under 6. I don't know. I'll take the push. Yeah. Well, if it... Oh, they missed a high stick. Shea got a high stick and no call. The ref... Where's the ref? How is that not a penalty? Who the heck? I think that was McCann who got him in the face. It's clear as day in the near corner, and they didn't call it. And now another icing against Nashville at 6:02. What? Man, the reffing has been pretty noticeably bad since the return from the Olympic break. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. My gosh, that was a real clear high stick. All right, sent up by Nashville to the near boards and into the near circle. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Deflected into the near boards. I don't know if it was blocked or saved. Taken out by Seattle. Off the far boards. Yossi sends it out to the neutral ice. Kraken at the red line. To Kako. He leaves it. Montour in the near corner. Sends it around to the far corner. To the far circle. Pass to the blue line. Another pass by Evans. Towards the net. Saros with the save. He hangs on at 5:19. That should be the last media timeout. Under 6. 3-2 Nashville. Seattle at home. Still trailing by 1. 41-25 are the shots on goal. Wait a minute. That had to be a shot on goal for Seattle. Shouldn't they have 42? Oilers take the 4-3 lead. A power play goal for Connor McDavid, his 36th of the year. Draisaitl's 60th assist. Bouchard's 57th. That's unreal. I know I bash him for his terrible defensive play, but man, he is a threat. Offensively, something you have to account for. Just one empty net for Preds. That's it. Wait. You do need 6? Need Nashville to score to hit my parlay, says Wyatt. Ducks winning every game now. Ducks. Let's see where the Ducks at. We'll have the Ducks Sunday. I know that. Ducks lead in the Pacific, 75 points, which wouldn't even get them in the playoffs in the East, by the way. Ducks are 8-2-0 in their last 10. They've won 1 in a row. They are 8-0 in shootouts. Under 500 on the road. Very good at home, but they are -7. Which I can't figure out. Them and the Kraken are -9. There's not that many plus teams in the West. Tons of like big minus teams in the West too. I still don't get how Beniers didn't get that instigator on Barron after Barron was whistled correctly for a cross check. I still don't know what the heck this Kraken mascot is either. Freaky as heck. All right. Could we zoom in? We don't need to see half the rink. Kraken over 2.5. Oh, okay. Not looking so good. Was looking good in the first. Yeah. Under 6.5 should be good. Gotcha. I thought you were saying 6. 6 or under. Gotcha. 6.5. All right. Hala in the near board sends it around for Nashville. We have, whoops, I need to speed up the clock. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Sent around. Kept in. Blue line. Near side. Into the near corner. Holla, I think, sends it around. They keep it in at the blue line. That would be Perbix. He's out there with Haig right now on defense. Into the far corner, McCann. And let's see. Beniers trying to dig it out. It's in the far corner. Evangelista couldn't get it, and it's sent up ahead. Beniers dumps it in. Kraken head off for a line change. Scooped up behind the net. Brought to the near side and passed up the near boards. Tipped away. And it's picked up. And the Kraken, well, all right, who has the puck? They didn't pan far enough for me to see. Into the far corner, Yossi picks it up. Under 4 to go now. And neutral ice sent in. And near corner, battle for the puck. Taken out by Nashville to the red line. They tried to dump it in. It's immediately taken the other way. Towards the near circle, shot and a save by Saros. Kept in at the blue line for Seattle. Nice shot by Goudreau. And it's sent into the near corner. Dunn picks it up for Seattle. Takes it behind his own net. 3:15 to go in the third. Waiting for the breakout and or a line change. Dunn passes to the far boards. Taken to the blue line. Now the red line. Into the ozone up the middle. Into the far corner by Evans. Behind the net. Into the near circle. Sent out by Nashville. And picked up by Alexiak. You got to wonder how soon they pulled the cord. And dumped into the near corner. A hit. And not kept in. Nashville sends it ahead to the neutral zone. And picked up again by Catton. Sent in. And that's going to be icing on Seattle. So no pulling of the goalie yet. Oh, and somebody sent, Beniers, I think, sent a backhander just wide of the post. Wow, and that looked like some... Come on, how were none of those a penalty on Larson? Larson's gotten away with some stuff tonight. Face off in the near circle. Saros having an outstanding night for the Predators. Could we zoom in, please? Good Lord, behind the net. Man, the Kraken TV is so bad. There's so many that are so bad. All right, they have the puck in their own end, wondering how soon and another icing on Seattle. They can't even get going on offense. They're out shooting Nashville 43-25, and they're trailing 3-2. Yeah, I hear you. Zeus, release the Kraken. Taking a shot. The cord saves it. They play it into the far boards. The shot was by Shea. Oh, that's hard to say. The shot was by Shea. Cleared by Nashville. And that's going to be icing. Seattle had the ISO camera on the goalie and the shot panned, and we could see he was still in the net. Now the cord heads off because of the icing. All right. Makes sense. But you don't have a lot of time now. You got 154. 44-26 on the shots. 6-on-5. Empty net. Holla to take the face-off for the Predators in the far circle. Face-off. Taken to the blue line. Far circle. McCann loops back to the blue line. Sends it to the far corner. Sent down the length of the ice. They mistimed the pass. They need to hustle back. They pick it up. Under 140 to go. Under 135. Sent towards the net and missed the net. So no icing. Excuse me. 1:22 to go. Far corner behind the net. Seattle to Eberle in the near corner. He sends it around. Kept in at the blue line. Far corner. Back to Eberle in the near circle. Blue line keeper Montour. Down to the far circle. O'Reilly tipped it to the far boards and sent out, and the Kraken retreat. Montour has it. Pass up the near boards. Beniers, saucer pass behind the net. Taken by Nashville. Sent off the far boards and out. And this will be icing against Nashville with 40.8 seconds to go. Yeah, no kidding. I agree. 2-0 after 1, 3-2 after 2, and here we go. Do we have a timeout? Wonder if we have a timeout. Let me check the play-by-play real quick. Shots are 44-26. Why did they put the goalie back in? Yep, timeout Kraken. Each team gets one timeout. So timeout Seattle. Yes, still an empty net. I don't know what NHL.com is doing. It was icing on Nashville. There's no way they would put what's it called in? Oh, Sens fan. I don't know why it said, but I'll let it ride like a man. Haha. I don't know why that got held. I'm trying to show it. Sorry about that. I know. Let it ride as in a bet. I get it. I don't know why YouTube would hold that. They seem to be getting more and more restrictive. It's not me. It's not my mods. Face off. Blue line keep in for the Kraken. At the point. Shot by Dunn. Rebound into the near boards. Tipped ahead. And tipped towards the net. Just wide. No icing. Beniers in the corner. 25 seconds to play. Seattle fell down. Pass. Knocked away. And Beniers recovers. But they got under 20. And they're behind their own net. Under 15 now. Up the far boards. They got to hustle or this game's over. At the neutralized, that's, well, Seattle has it, and they send it down. And an empty net with 4.1, and that's your game. 4-2. Nashville. They added the empty net goal with just 4.2 seconds. Who put that in? It's Stamkos. He's got over 30 goals again this year. 4-2 with 4.1. Face off. That should do it. 1 second. There's your final. 4-2. Shots are 45-27. Saros played outstanding, and so I think you got your under 6.5. 39% of the 28 votes were correct that Buffalo would prevail. I mean, not Buffalo, sorry. Nashville. Buffalo was earlier. All right, there's your final. 4-2. Was a good game. Surprised it even ended 4-2. Yeah, after it was 2-0. Yeah, Nashville was getting dominated in the first period, and they were lucky it was only 2-0. Seattle hit each post, the left and the right, in the first period. They could have easily blown this one open. Kraken lost at home. Disappointing. Well, I'm happy because it may help the Kings squeak into the playoffs. So at least 3 in his last 13, but not today. I thought he had a pretty good Olympics, but yeah. Stamkos goal on a ticket. Talk about making a dude wait. Jeez. Yep, Stamkos 31st, empty netter from Hague. That was the only goal of the third period. 45-27 were the shots on goal. Like and subscribe, please, before you head on out. Follow on Twitch if you could as well. I'm going to put the final in there as well. Predators 4, Kraken 2, Final. All right. And hope to see you tomorrow. Oh, hold on. 3 stars. Ufko for the game winner. Beniers for a goal. And Saros and should be. You could have put Saros too, I'd say. Saros with the 3rd star. 956 save percentage. 2.01 goals against. Wait, 2.01. Okay. At any rate. Oh, and let's get another check. 4-3 Oilers with 1:28 to play. All right, we will be back. Basketball, Big Ten men's tournament. Maryland, Iowa at 11 a.m. USC versus Washington, 1:30. Available on Peacock. I will have it for you here on Sinbin Stream. If you don't have it, we will have Montreal, Ottawa. That's the next hockey game at 6:30. So a little bit light on the hockey schedule. For the next 5 nights, just one game, either 6 or 6:30. Kind of got to rest my voice too. I think I overdid it today. Should be all right with just 3 Wednesday and Thursday in theory. But, all right, that's going to do it for me. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody in the chat. I do appreciate it. This is Sinbin Stream signing out. Have a great rest of your Tuesday if you have anything left. Have a terrific Wednesday. Hope to see you in the next one. If not, sometime soon after. Until then, take care, be well. Seaman Stream signing out, wishing you all the best, and good night and bye-bye.